Purple, there's some big issues that we need to discuss in football, and the one that I suggest will drag our attention every week until it gets resolved is the number 23 for the Hawks, and Chief loves talking about it.
Well, let's deal with it in a chronological order. Meeting in Las Vegas last year, Chief, between the coach, Alistair Clarkson, and Buddy Franklin. What was your take on that meeting as a senior football club
We've
director?
already had this conversation. It was a catch-up, as Clarko's done with a heap of players, because he travels nearly every year and more often than not runs into players when he's away.
2 weeks later, Buddy Franklin pulled talks off the table.
Right.
So
you're drawing a long bow there, but keep going.
No, I'm just telling you the timeline is that. And that there are people who obviously have spoken to Buddy Franklin who will say that he wasn't all that happy about the meeting taking place.
Don't know what people you're referring to. Haven't heard anything about that, so again, you're operating with
Look at the body language.
I know.
Have you asked
Arms crossed.
Look at him.
Alistair Clarkson about the meeting?
He told us about it.
And did you ask Buddy Franklin about the meeting?
I'm not going to get into the details of meetings,
No.
but there's, as far as we're concerned, Damo, there's no issue whatsoever. Now, whether you want to make an issue out of something, that's fine, but it's absolutely nothing to concern us, as is the entire process.
He was on his holidays. He was on his holidays, which he's entitled to have.
So was the coach, mate.
Yeah, but
Oh, he's giving him a mate.
Oh, mate. Yep.
He's made it.
unusual.
No, it's not.
It is
because
unusual.
You
He made
don't
it.
understand.
Jim, he
No, I do
made
understand.
He's caught up with a lot of players.
I do
overseas.
understand. Did you know he was going to meet with Buddy Franklin?
I
when he
didn't
was
know.
over?
No, I didn't even
Did
know where
Buddy
he was
Franklin
going.
know long in advance? Or?
Well, I don't think you can just turn up and surprise a bloke. You've got to arrange for him to be there as well if you're going to meet someone, don't you, Damo?
So you've heard nothing untoward
Nothing.
about the outcome of this meeting, Chief?
I don't know where you're digging, Damo, but good luck with it.
All right, well, let's move on. The next step
You
is...
have got bad. You're a bad body language
Oh,
gypsy.
you are. I'm
the
reading
moment.
it.
Mate,
And he's smirking,
no,
too.
not at all. This is Happy Chief at his best, Jim.
I'm reading it like a golden book at the
I
moment.
knew-
Mate, you could
Mate,
serious.
Done it
mate
again.
and arms
He's
crossed.
done it again.
That's it.
If Buddy decides to go, mate, Hawthorn doesn't roll over and die. You move on. You recruit players. You
But
do
do
the
you
best
play
you
him in
can.
round 19, 20, 21, 22 and finals?
We have.
Because coaches are on record in the past of saying if they tell the club they want to go, they're not going to play. Now, what will your coach do and what will your club do? And nothing happens in this footy department without you telling them
That's
how to
true.
do it.
That is true.
So this is your policy that you want an answer on
this
him.
This is just my opinion, Damo. But as long as the player is committed to doing the very best he can for the team, I've got no problem playing him, even if they've said they're going.
Will you make public a decision in the event that it is, I'm out of here? Will you make that public?
My
Good question, Warren.
my experience in these sort of things tells us that you can't keep secrets in this industry,
Good
Damo.
answer,
So
good answer, Chief.
it'll be out.
So you'll have a press conference at round 18 saying Buddy Franklin
I don't know where
is
you've
leaving.
come up with round 18.
Well,
and I
it's
don't know
toward
where you've
the
come
end of
up
the
with press
season.
conference. I'm just saying, mate, information in this industry flies
Chief.
everywhere. You blokes know half the things before we do.
For what it's worth, Chief,
Yes, Gaz. Not worth much.
I haven't said it yet.
I'm just assuming it's going to be a
Well,
pretty
you
cheap
might,
statement.
No, you might be surprised.
Pretty much
Not
bargain
worth
basement.
For what it's worth, I agree with Hawthorn's desire to know before the end of the season. Got my hands on the old Twitter page. Spinky thinks you've got a problem with Richmond. What's Barrett's problem with Richmond? He's always so negative.
Richmond people think that, Gary, but...
Why be
it's
negative?
Not,
They're
I'm
on
actually
a
not
roll.
negative. They're not on a
Damn it.
roll. They're on a roll,
Mate,
what?
they're
A
up and
5-point
about.
win?
No, I'm talking about the feeling at the club, the membership. Everything's up and about, mate. Come on.
It's been up and about
Get
for
on-
20 years,
Get on
Chief.
board, Damo.
Chief, while we're at it, this bloke thinks there's tension between me and you. What have we got tension?
He's
No,
detected that. well.
You normally sledge me, but that's all right. It's all in good humour.
And-
There is tension.
And
No,
another,
the only tension will be my fist pounding your face, Jim.
Chief, all I say is let's be honest with the family. The two of you don't like each other very
Oh,
much.
please.
You might as well just
Come
say
on,
it.
mate. You've been at me since Rush Hour Wednesday.
Yeah, and
we're-
I've got more in the tank too.
We're going to clash.
while we're on it,
I'm going to turn you into a javelin later.
this man thinks I'm doing a good job. Can you ask that flog lion why he hired another untried coach? Balls up in an appointment. And he's gone about 8 times, Chief. this young bloke. I'm assuming he's young. He didn't think once was enough, so he's backed it up a couple of times.
Has
he? I'll give you another one.
Chief actually considers that to be quite
Listen to
humorous.
him.
Look at Chief.
No, he likes it.
He's
Can
just
you
Nice to see
like he's
Wolf get a
behind
bit.
Can you ask that flog lion to consult to the pies?
That's where you're better than other stations, Gary. You read those out.
Of course I do, mate.
Other stations would ignore that.
Hey, it's a democratic society we live in. Mind you, there's a couple of thousand.
Mind you, you've just blocked him.
couple of thousand very positive ones, but I won't.
A couple of thousand.
Yep.
Oh, nice.
And our mate that we suspended last week wants to know if his 2 weeks is up.
Yeah.
That'd be 1 week, champ. So just bide your time.